Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So here is still the riddle stands on the daily chart. That's whether actually market turns down or it will be able to show another leg up, some more extended pullback. Because based on analysis on the weekly chart and actually a few moments on the daily, we have reasons to suggest a bit deep pullback, just because market stands on the weekly confidence support. It has completed few extension targets. So if you remember, here we have the XOP from the initial ABCD pattern, so it's some kind of the agreement. And from that standpoint, it's logical to suggest that we theoretically should get something more significant, just because of the weekly time frame. But at the same time, to show something on a higher time frame, market has to create some background, some preparation to start this more significant pullback. And usually it happens in a way of different patterns. So when the market is forming pattern around the supposed area, which is currently we're considering the confidence support in the weekly, and then using this as a background, start action corresponding to this pattern. And based on this logic, we already have discussed the potential butterfly pattern. The theoretical market could form, for example, a butterfly here that later maybe will turn to some head and shoulders or something if it will be context for a significant pullback. Currently we do not see it, but who knows what will happen. And so on, the market could keep going higher, maybe some kind of the ABCD to confidence resistance. At the same time, at the current performance, especially here, it doesn't look like the reversal type of action. And currently it mostly reminds the retracements after this collapse. For this pattern, and in general short-term bearish context, which suggests that probably market could show some deeper downside action, is based on this top. So while market stands below it, it keeps chances on the downside continuation and forming something here. Despite that, we have the bullish trend, and I already talked about this, is that since we have the strongly rising MACD, we don't have the same performance on the price, and this makes me think that at some time it will turn to evident bearish dynamic pressure performance. And at this point, I'm not sure that we definitely will get this upward continuation right now at this point. So market keeps the intrigue of this process. It means that around this area where market stands right now, the performance might be very choppy. So this is not suitable for everybody. And if you would like to avoid it, it's better to not take in position immediately and see for some more signals, some clear signals what will happen. On the fall time frame chart, in general, the setup that we have discussed on Friday is still valid. So yes, market has shown the pullback, now stands at the 618 resistance. And we said, that's probably based on this downside action, we could consider taking the short position. That we said on Friday. Some pullback maybe happened, but in general, this performance that we saw recently not looks very bullish and keep chances for possible downward action. So, and you could see here on the fall time frame chart indeed. So any attempt of the market to keep going higher immediately triggered some selling, and it has led to appearing of the shadows to the upside, which you can see on this candle. On the lower time frame, it's even more choppy performance. You can see where the mess was around 105.95, 618 level. This was a lot of different pullbacks that in general there was enough to move stops to the break even if you have taken the short position. But anyway, currently this level is not broken yet, and market keep chance on possible downward reversal. Still, as I said, since in general it's not really very clear and overall performance looks a bit tricky, just because here overall action was not really very weak, it's relatively strong. Market could try to make some swings to the upside, trying to complete maybe the OP or something of that sort. But at the same time, it could keep the major shape of the butterfly valid if it will not exceed the major point right there. So here is actually sorry, this is gold chart. Few scenarios might be, and a few ways how you could act also you could choose from. So if you're conservative a bit and do not like all this choppiness and clarity, some wobbling of the price without any direction, definitely it makes sense to wait. When you will see some direct impulse, for example, to the downside, safer to consider taking the short position, and you could avoid probably some kind of the completion of this butterfly or something of that sort. So the same story might be for the bulls. So if we will see the breakout of this area above the OP as market starts rising, so in this case probably you could consider maybe long position taking. We'll get more evidence. For the others who are ready for possible trying to take the risk and take the position based on the daily pattern, anticipating on the downward reversal, you could try to take position as close to this previous top as possible. So you could use different approaches, maybe scaling, for instance, taking mine apart around with our recent setup. If market starts forming this butterfly moving higher to OP, take some position right there with the stops above this area. So this is theoretically also possible. This is a bit personal, so you will have to make the decision by yourself, depending on your vision of the current situation and what you actually see on the current charts. So what I would like to say is that, by my view, this type of action definitely has the retracement feature. We do not have any thrusting action here, so it doesn't look like a real reversal and ready, and this market is ready for upward direct continuation. Something else should happen before, and if at all, it will happen. So, but this is just my view, and I might be wrong as well. So that's what we have currently on euro currency as a bottom line. If you're not sure and you do not see good setups for trading personally for you, do not enter the current market. Wait for more clarity, wait for the patterns, some direct performance to make the decision. If you would like to take the short position, try to do this as closer to this area as possible, using different ways of the entry. That's what actually we have. For a long entry, well, it's difficult to say. It's probably, since market currently stands in some kind of retracements, will be triangle upward breakout. Maybe you could try to deal with this butterfly. Try and take the position if you would like to buy somewhere right there as close to these lows as possible. Because if butterfly will start before, well, this will provide you minimum potential risk. So that probably a few ways we could consider right now in euro.